The second murder near a nightclub that's becoming known for trouble. You may remember earlier this month, a teenager from Manchester was shot to death outside the Up or on the Rocks nightclub. And now a similar shooting took place in the middle of the night.
And neighboring merchants fear that some of the nightclub's violent patrons are becoming bad for their businesses. Channel 3's Len Bestoff is live at the scene now with the latest for us.
Len?
Well, here's one of the really interesting facts about all this. Starting on Sunday of this past week, the police department actually upped the number of officers they had out here in response to the last shooting here. So early this morning, there were actually 7 patrol officers and 2 sergeants, a total of 9 sworn officers out here, all within earshot when this took place. So now the question is, what more can the city do to stem the violence? Soon after police were dispatched to a shooting outside the Up or on the Rocks nightclub in downtown Hartford, 21-year-old Miguel Delgado was pronounced dead from a gunshot wound to the chest. It's the second homicide there in less than a month, where a dust-up inside boiled over after closing time out on the streets. Yet it doesn't faze this downtowner.
If things are going to happen, it's going to happen.
The front desk manager at the neighboring Holiday Inn Express, though, says this has become a problem. 2 shootings in less than 30 days is more than unsettling. Our entire team is rattled by it. People are going to go elsewhere.
I'm very upset about these incidents, but more importantly, I'm very determined to take action to ensure that they do not happen again.
Problem is, there was a significant police presence when this latest shooting occurred, a beefed up amount since a fatal shooting earlier this month. The owner of Up or on the Rocks reached an agreement with the mayor and police chief to close until a better safety plan can be crafted.
Both in this instance and the first instance, we were not alerted to any incidents inside the club.
The other plan to stem the downtown violence is to in some way curb the teen nights, where underage patrons are allowed to come to the clubs but be in a juice bar in a separate area, since city leaders and businesses believe these events put a lot of immature people in a concentrated area late at night. Now here's the tough part. To really put a lid on these teen nights, there would have to be a change in state law, according to Mayor Segar. And so there's going to have to be a lot of talking between the mayor, the city attorney, and Hartford's police chief, with Hartford's legislative delegation at the Capitol, to see if they can get anything done to push some kind of legislation ahead to give the downtown area some relief from these teen nights that the mayor and the police chief and others think is troubling this area. We're live with the Mobile Newsroom in Hartford. Len Bestoff, Channel 3 Eyewitness News.